Welcome back to another Adventures of Jared Morse, starring yours truly, Jared Morse. That's right, squad, as you saw by the title, we're going back to Africa for round 2. I hope you enjoy. This one's pretty zesty. What's up, fishes? Welcome back to another African episode. I'm super excited about this one because we are going to Mozambique, Africa, and we are going to this awesome beach place that we were at. So I'm just going to let y'all go into it. Don't forget, I do have an encounter with a gecko, so stay tuned to see that in the next couple minutes. Other than that, enjoy. Welcome back to Africa, day 1. This is the little plane that we got off of. It was so teeny weeny. Then we had to go through immigration. Oh my gosh, we went through a village and then bam, got onto the beach, and then we drove on this beach. Like, it's just a random beach and we're just driving on it. It was extremely beautiful though. Check out those waves in the water. So that's the other side of the beach. It was really, ew, look at that window. That's like disgusting. Yeah, it was not a fun ride. We were going left to right to right to left and up and down, and sand is not easy to drive on. Even if you're doing 4 wheels on 4-wheel drive, it just did not work well. Oh my gosh, but we were finally here. After 2.5 hours of riding, there's home for the next couple days. We immediately went out on a river cruise, and then we saw this beautiful, beautiful sight. Look at how gorgeous this is. Wow, guys. This is the ocean right here. And this was our dinner. We had some broccoli, then we had some fresh crab that the locals literally brought right to us the day of. Now it's time for day 2. I'm going to show you a tour of the house. Here we go. Look at, oh, what? Craig, what are you doing? We're supposed to be showing a tour of the house. Get back to work, Craig. Yeah, he was lounging the whole time. But here's a tour of the place. We had our own little pool that we could swim in. It was pretty actually nice. It wasn't too bad of weather. And there was this giant table that I just passed by that you don't even get to see. It was made out of like a whole tree. That's the mosquito nets, because we could have died if we didn't have those mosquito nets every night, because mosquitoes, of course. And yeah, then we're going to go into this place. There was actually a bat living in here, but we never told our family. Now we're going to go back to the ocean because it's just so beautiful. This was like a 2-minute walk from our hotel. Wow, it's a lot of little ants working really hard to make their ocean home. Oh my gosh. And then we saw a dolphin. Can you see it? That little ripple over there? That's okay, we'll see more later. And then we went through a little mangrove forest trail. The mangrove forests are so amazing because they do so much for the ocean, and they clean the water and make it so pretty. Look at those nice blue and greens. This is the mangroves themselves. We had to be quiet because we were looking for lots of birds. Yeah, guess what? We saw some birds. Ready, set, here is a bird. That's a hornbill, and we had to be quiet because they flew away if we were too loud. But now we're going to move on to the gecko. Look how cute this guy is.
It's a big lizard.
Oh, gosh. He's so cute. His eyes are so close together.
All right.
Ow!
All right,
Oh.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Put him down.
I can't. He won't let go.
Does it hurt?
Yes. Jared, put him down.
I gotta go rinse it off.
With soap and water.
Wait a minute. So if Spider-Man got bit by a spider and turned into Spider-Man, does that mean I'm gonna be Lizard Man? Let's go! So yeah, that happened to me on day 2. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. It didn't hurt though, kind of. My brother and I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning because we were going out deep sea fishing, but we couldn't see the water because it was too foggy. It was kind of scary actually. We didn't know where we were going. And then it started to clear up a little bit more, you know, as we drove a little bit faster. But look at how smooth this water is. But then again, we couldn't see anything in front of us, so we could only enjoy the side views of the water. But that's okay, because we gave it a couple minutes, and then, pa-chow! Oh, yucks. This looks really rough. Oh boy. I don't know how we're gonna. Oh, much better. Look at how beautiful that sunrise is. The African sunrise. What a gorgeous sight. So we're gonna get back to it now. What? Do you see all these waves? I was feeling sick to my tummy. Totally kidding. I didn't eat any breakfast that morning because I knew if I ate, that's when my tummy would hurt. But what we're looking at are dolphins. Dolphins right now. They're the bottlenose dolphins, and they're all over the place. There was a huge pod of them. I don't even know, maybe 200. Okay, now that I'm watching this, I don't see any dolphins, so please just trust me that we saw a lot of them. These are the 6 fish that we caught. We caught some mackerel, and we caught some tuna. It was kind of fun, but kind of hard, but we did it. So now we're going to day 4. And we actually got to go onto this island that was created by the tides. So we only got to go for a couple hours because by the time that we left, at the end, you'll see that it literally just washed away because the waves came over top of it and the water came back in. This is a sand dollar that's alive. And if you look very closely, you can see its little legs moving. Isn't that pretty neat, guys? There were so many sand dollars everywhere. But then you would find the ones like this. The sand dollar was dead, so I got to take him home. And then I found this giant sea star, and it was huge. So I flipped it over, and then I looked, and you can see the stomach. This is the stomach of the sea star. This sea star was digesting something. The way they eat is they throw their stomach outside their body, digest something outside, and then bring all the nutrients back in. It's kind of gross, but really cool to see. And then that's when we left. So that first clip that you saw about this island, that's all that was left of it because the ocean came rushed right in. But then it was right after going to our own private little island, it was time to leave. So Craig and I got ready to go, and we were finally through with our Mozambican adventure. I hope you enjoyed, fishes. Stay tuned for part 3.